Hello, welcome to episode 52 of the new Billable Hour podcast. Today's topic is Speak Your Truth. Let's get started with 3 breaths together. So exhale everything. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Today's topic is Speak Your Truth. This month's theme is clear communication. So, of course, speaking our truth is very important. And I would like you to really be open-minded about what I mean about speaking your truth. Because as we know from last week, I talked about arguing and influencing. Sometimes we think something is our truth, but it's not. It is not true to us. It is not deep. It is just what we are reacting to and what we want to say. Often we just want to say things just to say things. We want to agitate, which is not a bad thing. Just pay attention to it. We want to agitate. We want to give the other side, be devil's advocate. We want to look at all sides, right? And it's all true. Everything's true. But often the intention is not to speak our truth. It is to get some result. It is to have some kind of impact on somebody else. And I imagine not anyone out there wants to hurt anyone, but sometimes we want to win. Sometimes we want to get back at someone. Sometimes we want to prove that we're smart. Sometimes we want to just kind of sock it to people with our intelligence. And so all of that is not our truth. Our truth is related to our purpose, is related to what is so deep inside of us, no one can shake it, not even us. No one can change this truth. It is so true that it cannot be influenced or changed. And so these are often talked about as core values. Our values are immutable characteristics. What do we believe in that will never change? And I imagine that most of us have the same truth about connection and love and unity and peace and being acknowledged and acknowledging and all of these values, honesty, integrity. But we forget. We forget because speech has been kind of overused. I know I overuse it. I speak too much. And I'm not only speaking my truth, I'm speaking other things. I'm filling the void. We don't like there to be a void, so we like to fill it with speech. And so that's fine. And verbal debating can be fun. We can use words to write, to speak, to communicate in a way that's thrilling and enjoyable, can distract us from the woes of the world, and that's fine. We can totally play with language, but pay attention to whether we are giving enough intention and enough emphasis to speaking our truth. Because if we're not speaking our truth, we're denying the world our truth. We're denying ourselves our truth. Because speaking our truth out loud or in a journal or to a close friend or partner, by speaking it out of us, we are acknowledging its truth. And when it's out, it can influence others. It can be a gift if people want it, right? But we can't really do that if we keep everything inside and we're worried about what people are going to say and we switch out our truth for other ways of communicating that we've been taught, that we've fallen back on because we're afraid of our truth. So here's the thing though. when you speak your truth, you may frighten yourself, and it makes you very vulnerable. I'm going to make myself vulnerable right now and tell you a little bit. I was speaking with somebody, a potential person I may date, and I got to a place where we had some trust. We were having a conversation, and I spoke my truth of what I wanted. And I remember I didn't plan it, I didn't think about it. Of course, for my whole life, it's been swirling around. What do I want? What do I want out of a relationship? Meaning, like, the emotional parts, but like the physical, location parts, lifestyle, legal, financial. And I spoke from my heart, and it felt so true. And it was like news to me. And I learned about myself. And then as soon as I said it, I'm like, that was so true. I can't even take that back. It was so true. And that scares me because I can't take it back. I can't be like, oh, I've changed my mind, because it wasn't. It was from a deep place. And when we do that, I'm sure you do it in different parts of your life, we are sharing our truth. We are making a connection with other people, but also with ourselves. And then we know if we're on the right track, and we know that we're attracting in what we need to attract in to further our truth, to go deeper into who we are. So think about that when you lawyer, because we can do this. We can do this within systems. It has to be very intentional, and it has to be very subtle. And if we can speak our truth about why we are lawyers, why we are helping our client, really honing in on these things, our representation will be better. Our relationship with our clients will be better, because we are connecting with them on a deep level, which is what we all want. And we will feel more competent, because we cannot be shaken. No matter what response we get, we have spoken from a deep place. It does feel vulnerable, and I have addressed this in other episodes. But that's the power, because when you make yourself vulnerable like that, people can't chip away at any armor, because there's no armor. People can say whatever they're going to say, and they may do it skillfully, and they may offer a gift that we can accept, or they may not. And there's so much power in being in our truth. So then when people try to knock us off, we are not fazed. And actually, we can practice listening and offering more truth, because they may be off because we're not arguing. We are just being truthful to ourselves. And this is in line with everything I've been talking about this whole year about how we can change lawyering. So what if we brought our truth into how we lawyer? And I know you all want examples, but really think about it. See what pops into your head. What could you do in your day-to-day life as a lawyer where you're speaking your truth? I have a client working on her marketing, and she wants to attract in certain clients. And so she's doing what she thinks she needs to do, doing all the things for marketing, and it's fine. But when we drop out of our heads and into our hearts and our guts for what we really want and why we want it, why do we want certain kinds of clients? What do we want to attract in? Then it's just more truthful, and you will attract in what you are seeking. Because as they say, whatever you're seeking is also seeking you. So speak your truth so you can bring in what you need for your next step of evolution. Let's finish with 3 breaths together. Exhale everything. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. And last one, inhale. exhale. Thank you for listening. Please check out my new website, rithugoswami.com, where you can find links to get my books, join the community, contact me, schedule a consultation, check out my blog, all of that, and see what we're doing with the courses as well. So check out my website and follow me on social media, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Hey, wait, before you go. If you like this video, please click on some things below. So there's the little bell that you can click to get notifications when there's a new video. There's the thumbs up if you like it, and also subscribe. All of these things are helping us create the new billable hour movement. All right, see you next time.